as you can see, in the day when management told me to diet myself down to a size 4, my life would change. And now when I look at those videos, all I think to myself is, give that girl a cookie. I also teach as well. I'm an adjunct professor at the University of Southern California. And it was my students who actually opened my eyes to crowdfunding. Yes, indeed, they would come into my studio, because I teach what I call, I told the students, the art of conversational singing. And they would come into my studio, and they would show up every couple of months with a new CD, and there was shrink wrap, and photographs, and credits, and I thought to myself, because I was still in an old paradigm of signing with a company, and I said to them, how did you get this done? And they said, oh, crowdsourcing, you should do it. And I said, great, what is that? And so one of my students sat down with Sue and I one afternoon. I believe he started the sentence with, once upon a time. And he explained how it could happen and how we could be part of this. And really, this crowdfunding turned out to simply be an adventure I didn't want to miss. So I am grateful to the spirit of students who are on the front line of the new normal and who introduced me to that. Yes, it's beautiful. Anyway, I teach whatever my students want to learn about, whether they want to learn about song structure, because they're mostly singer-songwriters with the occasional musical theater kid. So they show up with songs that they want to discuss, or performances, or staying strong, or the life. They're always asking about the life. But what I always assign them as part of their assignment is a song for them from the first volume of the American Songbook. That was the gold standard created by Gershwin, Porter, and Irving Berlin. And I do that because, first of all, I want my students to know what kids their age were singing in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, and 50s, when the American popular song was melody-driven, as opposed to the aesthetic of today where it is rhythm-driven. And the challenges of a rhythm-driven song, while it's fun for them because they don't really know any different, it's just that in order to develop ideas, lyrical and melodic ideas, it's more challenging when you have the constraints of rhythm, bracketing all of your ideas. Whereas when I assign them these gems written by Messrs. Gershwin and Berlin and Cole Porter, they can't believe how much was packed into those tiny little songs, because the songs, rhythm was an afterthought. It was all about the melody and the lyrics. So what you're about to hear are two songs that you know, that are sort of mushed together. And the reason that I chose these songs, these magnificent examples of the first American Songbook, one song written by Irving Berlin, one by Cole Porter, is because these songs were written about 80 years ago at times similar to these. But the genius of these songwriters, in my opinion, is that the writers allowed the listener, that would be you and I, to hold on to our dreams, regardless of what was happening in the world outside. So here we go.
Only to skin enough to touch, got the heart to hold.